like to roll the dice. By chance they came on Devil's Game, and gosh, they paid the price. Paid the price. And now they're fighting for their lives on a mission fraught with dread. And if they proceed but don't succeed, well, the devil will take their heads.
Well, damn, those are some high stakes. Hello, one and all, and welcome to Let's Play Cuphead. I am the Max Few Trades, and as is expected of me by now, I am obviously striking while the iron is hot. I've definitely not willed away a few years or so when I could have played this for maximum publicity, and instead chosen to play it when basically next to nobody's talking about it anymore. Yeah, no, that's just how I do. But what can I say? I always like to, play and record and send things out to the world when they aren't exactly all over the dang place, you know? I've always been a firm believer in not oversaturating people with the same stuff constantly. But obviously, this has been a game I've always really wanted to play. As you may or may not be aware, I'm a bit of an animation buff, and that includes the old-timey styles that this game is obviously emulating. So, I've wanted to play it for a really long time, and miraculously, I've actually been able to make this completely blind for myself. I know a couple things, and I've seen some, pictures here and there, but as far as how to actually go about completing the whole thing, I'm pretty much completely in the dark. So, yeah, I figure that could be a pretty fun thing for all you, and considering I need to fill up a very specific amount of time in my scheduling with my video uploads, I figured now is the best time ever to possibly play this for you all. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, I may have told the tiniest of fibs earlier when I said that we were playing Cuphead, because we are not. As a perpetual player too, growing up, I always was a guy rooting for the underdog. I was the one who always played as Luigi. In this particular instance, we're gonna be playing through this game as Mugman. To the best of my knowledge, they play exactly identically, so it's not like there's that big of a difference. But, yeah, there you go. He gives a wink of gratitude. Who knows how many people actually chose to play this as him. I'm also aware that this game is considered pretty difficult, so I'm sure that'll probably end up playing a role in everything. Cuphead, don't deal with the devil! I should probably do an old-timey voice for this, shouldn't I? Once upon a time, in a magical place called Inkwell Isle, there were two brothers named Cuphead and Mugman. They lived without a care under the watchful eye of their wise Elder Kettle. One day, the two boys wandered far from home, and despite the Elder Kettle's many warnings, ended up on the wrong side of the tracks and entered the Devil's Casino, which, as you might imagine, was kind of a blisteringly idiotic thing to do. That place has so many red flags, it's basically made of the damn things. Why would you go in there? Oh yeah, no, they walked in and they saw a bunch of skeletons playing craps, and they were like, yeah, okay, no, this place seems legit, sure. I mean, at that point, you're asking for trouble. Inside, Cuphead and Mugman soon found themselves on a winning streak at the craps table. Hot dog, explained King Dice, the casino's sleazy manager. These fellas can't lose. They're luring you into a false sense of security. The house always wins, you fools. Nice run, boys, laughed the newcomer. The brothers gasped. It was the casino's owner, the devil himself. Because of course. Now, how about we raise the stakes, he suggested with a toothy grin. With one more roll and all the loot in my casino is yours, the devil boomed. But if you lose, I'll have your souls, deal. That is an absolutely atrocious deal. I would say no. Cuphead, blinded by easy riches, nodded and grabbed the dice for a throw. Good gosh, Cuphead, no, cried Mugman, for he understood the troubles. Uh-oh, snake eyes, laughed the devil while slamming the floor. You lose. The brothers trembled in fear as he loomed over them. Now about those souls. This seems like it was all entirely Cuphead's fault. I feel like Mugman was a bit of a bystander in all this. I don't think he deserves what's going down. The brothers pleaded for their very lives. There must be another way to repay you, Mugman stammered. Yes, please, Mr. Cuphead added. Perhaps there is, the devil snickered, pulling out a parchment. I have here a list of my runaway debtors. Collect their souls for me, and I might pardon you two mugs. So wait, other people have bet their souls with you and lost, but they've also managed to get away? If you're the devil, I imagine you could take care of it yourself, no? That's a little odd. Now get going, the devil roared, kicking the boys out most rudely. Because, you know, you'd expect the devil to be such a courteous host. You have till midnight tomorrow to collect every one of those souls. Otherwise, I'll be the one collecting yours. Well, that is, not a great... That's not a great time frame. Cuphead and Mugman were terribly frightened and ran away as fast as they could. Come on, Mug, panted Cuphead. We have to find the other kettle. He'll know what to do. And he definitely won't call us out whatsoever on making an actual deal with Satan. Why would anybody ever dare say, and I told you so on that front? Also, Cuphead, I guess he vanished. We don't know where he went. He chickened out. First, he bets away his brother's soul, and then he doesn't even bother to help. I guess that's the kind of guy Cuphead is. You hate to see it. What a fine pickle you boys have gotten yourselves into. I know you don't want to be pawns of the devil. Very few typically do. But if you refuse, I can't bear to imagine your fates. You must play along for now. Collect those contracts. So, basically what you're saying is, go ahead. Go on over and just murder people. Murder people, steal their souls, and give them to Satan. Do it. Okay? All right, sure. And you'd best be ready for some nasty business. Your deader friends won't be very friendly once you confront them. In fact, I expect they'll transform into terrible beasts. Are things known for their ability to transform in this universe? Take this potion so they won't hang you out to dry. It'll give you the most remarkable magical abilities. I see. Now, go to my writing desk and use the mystical inkwell there. You'll need to prepare yourselves for a scrap. A tutorial? A tutorial! All right, this is the place with the meme where that one game journalist was like, this is the single hardest thing anybody has ever had to do in the face of anything ever. Yeah, I guess we're about to find out for ourselves. All right, well, first things first, I can duck. Oh, that's a substantial duck, actually. Oh, I got finger guns. Neat. All right, cool. All right, short jumps, high jumps, I got them for days. I've also got dashes. I can dash for days, too. Heck yeah, yo. Heck yeah to the yo-yo-yo. And I got my rapid fire styles, that's always good. Oh, lock in place, shoot the target. I get you. Oh, parry slap. Press jump while airborne to nullify or interact with pink objects. This also builds your super meter. Oh, fancy. Resurrect, revive your dead pal with a well-timed parry on the ghost. Second player mode only. Gotcha. That's quite the big old kaboom and thank you, though. You do feel appreciated. I guess that's what happened to Mugman. I mean, Cuphead. I'm Mugman. That's gonna take getting used to. EX move, an upgrade attack. Ew. Oh. Okay, I can throw those diagonal. All right, cool. And coins. Collect coins to purchase items from the shop. Well, I like that. All right, so that was the legendarily difficult tutorial level, was it? Journalism is a joke. Gaming journalism, at least. Go figure. All right, then. Well, I got pretty much the handle on the whole situation, I guess. Now, to take these incredibly simple controls and concepts and find ways to make them ludicrously difficult. I'm just saying, I've heard legends. I've heard legends. Oh, dang, look at this place. Aw, that's all fancy schmancy and old-timey-wimey. That's awesome. I really like that. Also, hello there, Mr. Man. Hey, fellas. Looks like you're in for it now, eh? Well, I used to be the same way, always getting into trouble, getting large portions of my head bitten out. Ow. Running, jumping, shooting. But now I prefer just strolling around and going to the pictures. But hey, let me give you a hand. Take this. 3 gold coins. Nice. Thank you. All right. So, let's see here. Oh, okay, well. We got an angry dude over there. That's a problem. We've also got this. I kind of like how what's interactable looks like it's painted on a different cell. That's something you can tell in a lot of old cartoons. Basically, you can always kind of tell when an object is going to be interacted with and what's going to be painted into the backdrop. That's always been fun. All right, so there's the shop. And I guess 3 levels to choose from. All right, so I know we got bosses and we've got basically side scroll 'em ups and stuff. All right, well, Pork Rind's Emporium. What you be selling, my dude? All right, well, that's an ominous voice and face, but I'll trust your wares. Chaser. Long range with below average damage. No aiming required. Ooh, okay. Extra hit point, add an additional hit point, but slightly weakens your attack power. Spread short range with great damage if you can keep close to your target, so like a shotgun shot. Smoke bomb, invisible dash. You'll take no damage during a dash. A great defense maneuver. I see. And roundabout. Great coverage with average damage. Aim backwards for maximum range. I see. All right, well, that's all cool beans. Well, I mean, I kinda gotta go for a shotgun blast, don't I? That seems like a pretty cool idea. Also, lava, medium range and good damage with a slower rate of fire. Neat. Okay. Man, dude, you got a deep-ass voice. That is just spooky dooky, let me tell you. All right, then. Wow, okay. You got to equip those new purchases if you want to use them. I can't even pretend to try and do that guy's voice. It would hurt my throat something fierce to use them. Look at your equip cards, you bums. Okay. All right, so I got my pea shooter, standard issue weapon, long range with average damage. Spread, okay. And different EX moves too. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Oh, hang on. I can have two. I can have two. All right, that's cool. I ain't got no supers, and I ain't got no charms. I'm not very charming, which is a little rude. I guess I got a list of all the things I got to do. All right, that makes sense. That's fair. That's good. I get you. All right, then. So, what you figure I should do first? Well, I mean, standing on a target's never done anything bad to anybody in the past, especially not in cartoons. Forest Follies, a running gun. Okay, sure. I'm all right with that. Start out something kind of simple. I can handle that, sure. He says, not sure whether or not he can actually handle it. It was also the closest thing out of all options, so I imagine that maybe this is the easiest. Oh. It's a flowerman. I shot and killed somebody, but I didn't know what it was. Oh, wow. That's not nearly as bad a range as I would have thought it would be. Whoa. It's also, dang, like a really good rate of fire, too. We've got mushrooms. We've got flowers. We've got mushrooms and flowers. We've got all manner of dudes. All right. I get you. That's fire. That flower can spit fire. Okay, far be it for me to judge, but that's a slime man. Okay, and okay, we've got piranha plants too. Can I parry that? I can parry that. It's pink. It said I can parry pink objects, so yeah, that makes sense. Okay, it seems kind of counterintuitive for a plant to use something that involves fire. Seems like a recipe for disaster, if I'm being entirely honest with you. Feels like a good way to just burn down your whole dang home at best. And absolutely murderize you at worst, if you know what I mean. And then the acorn hurt my face. All right, why acorns have got propellers up in here is completely beyond me. Can I make that jump? Okay, well, I don't know if I could have made that jump, but I could definitely dash past. Also, that was pink. I probably could have parried that, maybe. Hard to say. Please, yeah, okay, all right. Oh. That was apparently a pink butterfly. Didn't even realize. All right. Got an acorn maker. All right, well, don't want none of that. How about you take some of this? Take some of this! Guess that's the EX mood for the spreader. Woo! All right, well, that almost ended horribly for you, boy. All right, lots and lots of piranha plants, or at least an equivalent. Clearly inspired by. My goodness. All right, Mr. Mushroom. I don't want to be dealing with none of your nonsense today, if it's all the same. Okay. Oh. I guess that was all that we needed to do. All right, well, that wasn't so bad. Oh, Lord, it's gonna grade me? Oh, I don't like that idea at all. Okay. I do okay? Looks like I did okay. I got an A. That's a better grade than anything I ever got inside my my time in the public school system. So I got that going for me. All right, cool. I dig. But I was so close to, it looked like I was really close to getting a perfect. That's a bit of a bummer. Oh, well. Although I got a whole bunch of coins now, I can probably buy myself some more stuff. I don't see why I shouldn't. All right, let's see here. So, what do you want to wager that maybe these are charms? That seems possible. But I also just kind of want to experiment with more gun styles, you know? Let's give it a shot. What's Lobber all about? Oh, charge. Hold attack to increase damage. Oh, charge him up. Oh, I really like that. I kind of wish I could have bought that. I kind of wish I could have bought that. I really probably should have bought a charm, though. Oh, well. I'm sure more coins will find themselves here at some point. Okay, so only 2. Should I be getting rid of the reliable one? I don't know if that was a good idea or not. I really don't. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not sure if this is a good call. But, all right, let's see, what's this all about? The root pack in Botanical Panic. Well, that sounds like a boss fight if there ever was one. All right, all right. It looked like a god. Am I fighting giant veggies? I am fighting giant veggies! And I am lobbing. Whoa, I am lobbing. I am lobbing with the best of them. Also pink! All right, I get you. I get you. Whoa, all right. I lob a big globule right in your big ol' face. Take that, yon spud. You starch. You earthen golem. All right, well, I bested you. Whoa, hello. Okay, and then onions. Onions all up in. Okay. Well, okay, he be crying. He be crying. I guess that makes sense. He do be an onion, and I do be busting into his house trying to give him a big murder. So you know what? Maybe he has more reason to be upset than I do. I don't exactly feel good about that one. Also, hi, that's a carrot. What? Oh, he's got telekinesis. Oh, I get it. Okay, I get it. Carrots are good for your eyesight. So this carrot has like his third eye, so he's all about that telekinesis. Okay, well, Spreadshot seems to absolutely annihilate this dude's entire game plan, so I feel pretty good about that one. Yeah, this is definitely a good weapon to have. Can I lob upwards? I can, but those don't reach. Okay, well, then I guess that's why they let you have more than one shot type. Okay, because if you didn't and you were stuck with just lobber, you wouldn't be able to hit the enemy. That would obviously be a bit of an issue. Come on. Get wailed on, you big nerd. Come on. All right, the carrot's got himself a fair bit of health, it seems. Fair enough, fair enough. I will best you all the same, giant carrot. Come on. Hey, there you go. There you go. I bested them. You think vegetables are gonna be enough to smite me? I don't flippin' think so, my dudes. I got that one on lock. All right, well, methinks that might have been a bit of a tutorial thing, you know? Yeah, okay. All right, well, let's all appreciate the A+ I got on that one, because that's definitely not gonna be a thing that happens ever again. Oh, no. Oh, it actually cheers out Mugman's name. That's really cool. I got the Root Pack Soul contract. Nice. All right, cool. Although I guess that implies that all 3 of them shared a soul. That's a little weird if I'm being real with you. Also another one, hello. Ribby and Croaks and Clip Joint Calamity. Ooh, okay. Well, first things first, are you be ye friend or foe? Also, look at a fish, it's fishing. A fish is fishing, that's just silly. What do you got? A rope. I'll be a monkey's uncle if I'm putting my moolah in the bank. For all I know, the devil probably controls the place too. I mean, that's not an unfair assumption. They'll never get a hold of my gold if I spread it all around. And if some Joe happens to find a coin or two, good for him. That's what I say, harumph. Okay, so wow, that's the justification for why I find gold coins. Noted. All right, let's see. Color me all kinds of curious. Okay, well, hang on. Before I go ahead and do anything else, your wager, maybe I should, I mean, this was right here the whole dang time. I feel like I should do everything in my immediate area before spreading out. Anyway, Goopy Le Grande in Ruse of a News. Okay, sure. What's this guy's story all about? Other than apparently being goopy. I'm just saying, with a name like Goopy Le Grande, this dude better be goopy. Well, that's just straight up a Dragon Quest slime is what that is. Okay. I mean, that sure seems to be the case. What is that? Okay. All right, boxing gloves. He's got boxing glove styles. Good to know. He'd be bouncing. All right, he's got a big ass face. All right. I get you. Get gooped up. Oh, okay. That worked. That surprisingly worked. I was not actually expecting it to work, but it did. What do you do? Oh, pink! Oh God, he's very large now. Maybe shotgun is the right decision. Oh boy. Okay, what are you gonna do? Oh, boxing glove! All right, Goopy fella got a lot of boxing gloves. I get you. Okay, all right. I see how it is. More boxing. I get you. Ow, my face. Ow, my face again. All right. I can only assume I'm made out of ceramics. All right, you seem to be having an issue. Oh. Okay. Oh. I'm very smashing, even in grave situations. Okay, well, in my defense, I was not fully anticipating his gravestone attacking me. I guess that's the type of situation you really need to really just kind of assume going forward, huh? All right. I get you. Ow. All right. Already getting myself absolutely walloped something fierce. Yep, all right. Right out the ding-dang gate, and things have already escalated in a way. All right, woo, that's a big-ass face you got there, my dude. The biggest of faces that I ever did see. All right. Whoop. No, how about this? Ow! All right, got hit anyway. Fun. Still gonna go for the pink, although you are very large, and I do not wish to be squished. I'm a handsome slime bringing pain one bounce at a time. So, my idea, what I was going for there, was I was going to try and run under him as he was jumping, but I jumped the gun a little bit. And that time I dashed right into his face when I tried to change my weapon. All right, so with a face like mine, is it a crime to be bouncing all the time? Okay, all right. I can't help but notice that I'm slightly getting worse with each attempt. That is a problem. Okay, all right. Now, I don't know if you are really meant to be a Dragon Quest slime reference, or if you're just meant to be a big old fancy, a big fancy ink blot thing, or what have ye. But I will not be made a complete and utter fool of on a great multiple amount of times, okay? I will, in fact, ask for some respect. All right, there we go. Being behind you always seems like a pretty good idea. I like that idea a lot. Okay, he bounced off the wall. And he do be boxing. All right. Wow, all right, I am not good at dodging that. All right, there we go. Okay, so a bit of a problem I'm having is that my projectiles, at least when I'm doing that, at the very least, it kind of makes it hard for me to see where I am because there's a bunch of bright red projectiles circling me everywhere, and I'm not 100% sure where my body is, and yeah, it's proven to be a bit of a problem. It's an excuse. I fully admit that. I just need to, as the kids say, get good up in here, yo, but despite that fact, I feel the need to point it out all the same. All right, so that's not the right button. All right, I really hate it. Look, if I'm gonna get hit, I would prefer if I actually get hit by the monster itself and not by me accidentally hitting the wrong button. I'm just gonna keep dashing headfirst right into the enemies, it seems. All right, then. Just gonna keep on jibba jabba, slibba slabbing. Okay. Well, now we know for a fact that his gravestone is a thing. All right. Up. Okay, so maybe 1, 2, 3? 3. Okay. We've got a pattern. We've got him on lock. We will definitely not die. Definitely not. No, we got this. We've got this. We have got this. Totally. Absolutely no worries in my mind at all. Definitely not. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So that one took a few more tries than the first attempt. You know, when I much prefer the root pack. Those guys were a lot nicer. They did not beat me up nearly as badly as this dude did. God dang, Goopy Le Grande. All right, it ain't perfect, but you know, let's be honest with ourselves. As I said earlier, we knew that was never gonna last. I'll take an A. We don't need an A+. My. All right, Goopy Le Grande. All right, well. Whew, boy. Okay, so we're really just gonna keep on doing what we're doing, huh? All right. Oh, well, let's, I guess do things in the order in which we unlock them, I suppose. Sorry, so Ribby and Croaks and Clip Joint Calamity. All right. Now, with a name like Ribby and Croaks, I assume that they be frogs. Gonna have to be fighting some frogs on a riverboat. Makes sense, I reckon.
A great slam and then
They are karate frog. They are karate frogs that I think just did Akuma. Okay, that. Oh, whoa. Okay, no. Hold on. You can't assault me with this many references. Okay. Where do I even begin with everything that I just bore witness to? Okay. He did Akuma's pose. I think he did Ken's pose too. He's combining the Hadoken and the 100-hand slap for an attack. That dude is like throwing out flaming flies as if they were like yoga fire. Okay, this is way better for this. Yeah, let's stick with this one. Holy hell. Also, this entire stage is like Guile's. It's like Guile's stage and this thing's a whole big old Street Fighter reference. I was expecting old-timey. Oh god. Okay. All right. So he can also roll around like Blanca, and he's shooting out sonic booms. I don't know of a Street Fighter character that can make giant winds. I mean, there are Street Fighter characters that can control the wind, but not in the original, which I assume is what we're going for here. Okay. All right. I understand. I get you. This has been a thing. My goodness. Yeah. This is lasting a while. Come on. I'll shoot you all down. All right, what's all this? What is all this? What are you doing? Okay, more of that. Okay, he ate his brother and they turned into a slot machine. All right, sure. Yeah, that makes sense. They're shooting coins. And you want me to play the game? All right, I'll play the game. I'll play your game. What do you got? Snakes. All right, snakes. Hi. Okay. All right, well, that's not... Well, this isn't so bad. All right, getting snakes seems like a pretty good idea. Whoa. Dodging coins. Don't need coins in my life. More snakes. All right, if this is a Street Fighter reference, I'm not sure of what nature. Maybe a viper? Not sure. Not 100% sure. Oh. All right. Whoop. So are snakes the only thing you can get, or is there something else in here? Tiger. Oh, and they're even back. Okay, yeah, no, that is Sagat. He was like, okay. I may have been massively distracted by the fact that you guys had Street Fighter references for days, but I assure you, I still whomped you. Although apparently I could have whomped them a whole lot faster than I did. Huh. A B-. Uh-oh. Our grades are slipping real fast already, guys. Huh. So, ho. So, it's probably a good idea to not get super duper hung up on the idea of getting good grades constantly. But in this, especially, as we advance forward, I like Lobber, but I think that's attack's a little way too slow for me. Okay, since we're still in the beginnings, and it didn't really take that long, it took, what, 2.5 minutes? let me just give them one more try. One more try. Just to do slightly better, okay? I think that's okay. I think these episodes are going to be kind of short anyway, so, you know, think of it as like a bonus thing. All right. We can use spread to clear out these. That's good. That's good. Okay, but I need to parry. So if you could chuck out some 100-hand Hadokens. Yeah, like that. Okay, well, okay. Honestly, this is probably for the best. It's probably for the best that I learn how to do this stuff more. This is the early stages. Things are only gonna get more difficult with time. So I'm a practice with these dudes. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, I got. Okay, okay. All right, that's a problem and a half. All right, fine. Let's just try. Let's not focus too much on a lot. I just noticed that it wants me to do a certain amount of parries. It wants me to do a certain amount of super moves. It's asking a lot of me, is what it's doing, okay? There we go. All right, that's not so bad. Shoot them out, shoot them out. There you go. Okay, now we're making it work. That went way better. I much prefer that. All right. More 100-hand Hadokens. All right, we'll just wait for the last one. All right, never mind. Never mind that. Instead, let's just shoot the big ones at you. All right, now you're rolling at the speed of sound. He's got places to go, people. Gotta follow that rainbow. All right. I'll just keep on crack-a-lack snapping. Gonna get some serious arthritis in our index finger and thumbs in our old age, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. There you go. Get blasted. Get blasted. Get blasted. There you go, there you go, there you go. All right, all right, all right. And up. All right. Well, it definitely is a lot easier to deal with some of this stuff when you know what to expect before it happens. All right, up. Dodge your coins. What you gonna do? Tigers. We got tigers. All right. Okay. I imagine that's like kind of like a tiger uppercut. Then would the snakes be Vega? I guess they would be. Makes sense. All right, then what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? We've got more tigers. All right, then fine. Have it your tiger way. I am not afraid of ye. Hiya! Hosha! 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 All right. Hiya! There you go. All right, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you got? What you got? What you got? Bison! It's Bison! Also, they are, oh boy, they are shooting fire and what have you. Okay. That's a bit of an issue, but I win. But I win. There you go. I wager I did better that time. I'm probably not going to try and do this multiple times, especially if the bosses are going to get more difficult, but there you go. At least less than 2 minutes. What? How are you supposed to kill those things faster? Also, I could have sworn I did more than 2 parries. Okay, well, I guess I got a B+ instead of a B-. That's barely a better deal, I guess. We'll take it. That's a bit of a bummer. All right, then, fine. Although I liked that boss. I didn't mind doing it again. I guess I got to expect references to all manner of stuff. Anyway, why a fish be fishing? Big on, spirits! Oh, wait, you're real. I was about to hit you with the old parry move. That's how you deal with ghosts around here. Only a nitwit tries shooting someone who ain't really there. Speaking of not being places, would you fellas mind moving on? You're spooking the fish. But lady, you is the fish. You is the fish. Are we spooking you? I'm sorry if I was spooking you. I didn't mean to. Also, I guess we're probably going to be fighting ghosts. And ghosts are parryable. Although, wouldn't that imply that all ghosts in this universe are in fact bright pink? Kind of takes some of the spookiness out of it, don't it? Okay. I guess protect the thing. Protect the thing and fight the ghosts. Spooky, spooky ghosts. You got it. You got it. I can take care of your ghost problems. I'll slap them. I'll slap attack all the ghosts like nobody's business. Just try and stop me. You can't. You can't stop me. I'm doing combos up in here. There you go. I do like it when they're close enough together for me to do neat little combos like that, though. Hopefully I can do that a lot. If these ghosts want to show up in bigger numbers and closer together, that'd be pretty fantastic. Seems like the best opportunity to do that sort of thing, you know? Regardless. What the? Was that a gentleman ghost? Did that ghost have a little hat and mustache? Did anybody else see that? It's a gentleman ghost! Alright, multiple gentleman ghosts. Also a wee bit faster. Okay. I guess I am the successful. Oh, hello. Gosh, I don't know how to thank you boys for saving me. Where are my manners? I didn't even introduce myself. I'm known as the legendary Chalice. Pleased to meet you. I was searching for magic and got trapped by those ghosts, as you do. Speaking of magic, whoa, all right. Please accept this gift. It should help. There are other mausoleums around Inkwell Isle. I just wonder. Okay. Thank you for the fabulous powers you've bestowed upon me. Do I need to call upon Castle Grayskull, or? I don't think I meant to destroy the mausoleum. Also, I apparently unlocked a super. That's cool. Dear me, you mustn't forget that magical super arts have to be equipped in the menu before use. I see. Okay, well, what did I get? An energy beam. A devastating attack spills from your head. Horizontal only. Ground or air. Okay. You want to maybe tell me how exactly I'm expected to do that, though? Then is that in the controls or anything, maybe? How to go about doing that? No. I guess not. Okay, well, I'm sure I'll figure it out through trial and error. That sounds like a decent thing to do. Sure. All right, well, that seems to be everything that needs to be taken care of over yonder. Alrighty. What the hell are you supposed to be? What's that? You two want to fly in a plane like I do? Ah, you're not sitting in any cockpit till you study those blueprints. Okay. Aeroplane blueprint. I was not anticipating flying in an airplane today, but if that's on the table, I'm not gonna say no. Oh, well, I'll be dingle-danged. Yeah, all right. Wow, neat. Okay, I got a little biplane. I'm gonna shoot my bullets. I can still parry stuff. All right, I can still slap attack. All right. Oh, shrink. Hold to reduce size and increase speed. Mini bullets. Neat. Oh, and I launch out chompy bullets as a special. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, neat. Well, now I know how to fly an aeroplane, apparently. Take that, Wright brothers. You absolute chumps. Ah, all right, well, thanks for building the bridge for me, I guess. I guess you two mugs are ready for the wild blue yonder. Just remember, those birds you're flying have their own tricks. You fancy fighting moves on the ground don't apply up there, although you can still parry like the dickens. Be sure to shrink yourself when the need arises, but remember when you're short so's your range, see? Well, good luck, I suppose. I get the overwhelming impression that what we're about to bear witness to next involves flying an airplane. Hildeberg and threatening Zeppelin. I see, all right. Taking the Hindenburg and taking one of the world's biggest tragedies and transforming it into a delightful pun. I mean, I guess once it's been almost a century since. Okay, well, you know what? They said I was going to be fighting Hildeberg, and you know what? Okay, I mean, yes, I am in fact fighting a Zeppelin woman, but at the same time, what are you doing? What are you doing? Well, okay. Okay, you fancy prance your way backwards, do you? All right, I see how it is. So I was expecting to fight a giant Zeppelin, not so much being attacked by Automatopoeia with your laughing styles. Okay, twisters make a little bit more sense. Oh, I am a bomb. I am a bomb, and I just went kaboom. All right. I thought I had chompy bullets. Okay, we know to avoid that. Although we also need to keep in mind of all the bullets, you won't get too far. I've been foretold in the stars, or it's been foretold in the stars. I see. So, yeah, I guess we got hit with Taurus. So not only are you a Zeppelin, sigh. Not only are you a Zeppelin, you're also equipped with the powers of astrology? That's a little weird. All right, but sure. We'll just go ahead and try to dodge that. Oh, there's the bitey bullets. Okay, well, now I've got those going for me. That's nice. Okay. Try to avoid getting my head knocked off by a giant honking bull. Okay, all right. What else you got? What else you got? All right, you got your twisters. You got your twisters. You got your twisted sisters. I see how you're rolling. I see how you're rolling. Try and not get hit by the automatopoeia. Didn't mean to do that, but all right, it works too. Whatever. I was trying to parry, and instead I shot a jumpy bullet. All right, what is that? I don't know what that is. That is... I have no idea what that is. Sagittarius, maybe? I shoot the jumpy bullets! There you go. Oh, they're homing. They're homing projectiles. Of course they are. Okay. All right, have it your way. Kind of like this gal's design, though. It's pretty... It's good. She's got some Betty Boop hair going on there. Her nose is mad pointy, though. All right, Twister! All right, my attack completely missed by 1.5 miles, which is a bummer. Oh, you having some trouble there, ma'am? Oh my God, yes, yes, she is. Okay. And now she is the moon. All right, sure. She is a mechanical moon. Okay, okay, she's the mechanical moon. She's shooting stars. And also, there are aliens. Also, aliens are a thing that's happening now. You lost too soon, and that was only half moon. I don't appreciate all of these rhyming things that these fools be doing. All right, well, the fights are definitely getting a bit more challenging as we're going ahead. Let's be real with ourselves. My goodness. Okay, all right, all right. I'll merely see every single one of my massively embarrassing losses as an attempt to maybe do slightly better. You never know. You never know. We could do better. We could do better. Such things are feasible. All right, missed by 1.5 miles. All right, big twister. Shot by a bullet. Not sure how I was be able to dodge literally all of what was going on there. Wish you wouldn't laugh at me so much. It's rude. Also, that's not the parry button. That was the shoot the big chompy bullet thing. Also, okay, well, I think that was Gemini. I think that might have been Gemini. All right, okay, so maybe, just maybe, we could not suck. Okay, one thing I desperately need to get right is the difference between the parry button and the EX button. I really am trying to not get hit as much. It's not really working out for me, though. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I don't even know what to say about that one. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I got thrown off my rhythm or something. Either way. Okay. We dodge the haws. We dodge the bullets. Try not to jump ahead of bullets. Like, if I can parry, that's awesome. But otherwise, I don't need to try and force the situation. Okay, so now we've got a bull. We'll wait for the headbutt. There you go. All right. Then we'll launch a couple chompy bullets at her. There you go. There you go. All right, I feel like I was out of range for that one, but clearly I wasn't, obviously. All right. Let's give that another try. As she makes all of the laughs and shoots the twisters. All right. It's like you're a weather vane, too. Like a Zeppelin, a weather vane, and an astrology thing all at once. You're a strange combo. Also, yes, you would, in fact, be a Gemini. What is happening? What is this? Oh, okay. Many bullets. Many, 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 many bullets. I see how it is. Okay. All right, you go ahead and, I wasn't expecting it to have changed up its styles, but it clearly it did. Why do sometimes I be big, huge bomb? I guess because I had full super meter. I was instead a giant bomb instead of shooting out a thing. I don't like becoming my projectile. If I could maybe not do that, that'd be pretty good. Okay, so we got stars. Almost got myself murdered. Also, alien death rays. Having trouble with the alien death rays. In retrospect, I suppose it makes sense that I would, in fact, have trouble with alien death rays. That's not exactly something most people would, assume they would have to deal with in their day-to-day. All All right, so I think that is the bull. All right, we got some bull honky up in here. All right, let's not get ourselves stabbed to death. Just shoot out the chompy bullets. Get way the heck out of the way. There you go, there you go. That's a good idea, that's a good idea. Okay, now get chomped on by the chompy bullet styles. You go ahead and keep on trying to laugh. As I am going to get distracted by your minion, wondering if he was going to shoot. Fitting, isn't it? I'm a blimp, you're a wimp. Well, that's just rude. Once again, if there's ever if you ever see me, like, see one of those pink projectiles, and instead of parrying it, I instead do my EX move instead, yeah, that's why. I hit the wrong button. I'm not good at this. I am very evidently pretty terrible at this. All right. Just shoot. Shoot the bull. Get out of the way, because that bull is definitely about to mess up my whole business. Okay, there you go, there you go. None of that. Okay. Bull successfully evaded. We've dodged the haws. The he's and the who's and the guffaws, those are still, remain to be seen. We've got the twister. We don't want no twisters up in here. We also want to use our EX moves so that we don't get stuck with the big bomba thing. Also, what was that? Oh, it's the Sagittarius again. All right, at least I think it's Sagittarius, I'm not sure. Okay, that time I hit the wrong button, but I didn't get hit or die in the process, so it's not as big a deal. All right. All right. Whoa. There you go, there you go. And I was so distracted by that. There you go, all right. You mind getting all wiggle on me and turn it into a giant moon thing again? That'd be pretty great. I'd appreciate it if you did that. Ow! I'm trying to get all the parries I can. All right, yeah, you go ahead and just be all wiggle wormy. Whatever floats your boat, you weird blimp moon lady. Not entirely sure what the deal with that is. Okay, so how exactly does one dodge alien death rays? I'm not 100% sure, but okay, well. However I did it, I clearly just did, so that's good, at least. Got that going for me. And apparently a victory! And a parry! And I don't want to die, so alien... Oh, I got hit, but I didn't die. I'm not sure when things count and when things don't count. This is all still very new to me. Okay. I don't really know if I deserve 2 stars. I really don't think I feel like I don't deserve that much. I appreciate the kind words, but I'm gonna have to disagree. Skill level 2 stars? No, gonna say nah to that. All right then, well, Hildeberg. Another victory for ya boy, the Mugman. Ain't that delightful? All right, so what do we got next? We got Treetop Trouble. All right, running gun styles. All right, I'm right and good and proper and ready for this. Let's go. Bouncing on my feet. Let's go. With the delightful hourglass man telling me the times. Ain't he delightful? All right, I like the idea of starting with the shotgun because I have no idea. Oh, pink! Those look like ladybugs to me. Also, we've got Woody Woodpecker. Good on him. Good on him. Good to see him getting work. All right. We've also just got Pink. Okay. You think another one is going to bounce by? All right. Maybe I can do that. All right. Cool. If at all possible, I would like to not miss any of the coins. Oh dear. Okay, who invited you into our tree? Only members are welcome, you see? You know what, that's actually kind of fair. I am kind of breaking into your home and just kind of taking stuff. In a way, I can't exactly, Why didn't you die, though? I can't exactly get too absurdly mad at them. Is there something wrong with this shotgun thing? Because for some reason, sometimes it feels like it's not doing nearly enough damage. Okay. I think I see the problem here. I'm rushing. I'm not taking my time. I am... Can I not get hit by the first enemy?
You're up.
That's I feel like that's an incredibly low bar that I'd like to clear. Not get slapped around by the very first enemy that shows up on screen. Okay. Okay. Can't kill the woodpecker. Just trying to build up some go-go styles. There you go, there you go. Whoop! Oh, boy. Okay, all right. All right, do I want that? I don't even know. All right, got my coin. Got my coin. That's good, that's good. That's good, that's good. All right, maybe we can just avoid the ladybugs altogether. Nothing saying, what the hell's that thing? All right, I don't know what that was, but there was nothing nowhere, nobody saying that another coin, that I gotta fight that. Also, we've got trees. We've got tree trunk things. All right. I don't much appreciate where you are, where you're keeping your gigantic bulbous nose, my dude. But you know what? I guess considering the true magnitude of my own schnoz, I don't really have, what the? Okay, well, there's my super move. Yeah, I guess when you have full charge, apparently. Considering the magnitude of my own schnoz, I really don't have any places to be, making fun of yours. So, you know what? I retract my comment, but the placement still seems a bit suspect. Of that, I will not retract. All right, many bugs. Many bugs. Don't like them bugs. No, sir, no bugs. I don't want no bugs in my life. I don't want no bugs. I see that coin. I know you're trying to hide it, but you won't. All right. That bug is incredibly easy to take care of, which is nice. There you go, there you go. Just use my skills. Use the skills that I've learned in battle. See victory through, like so. All right. Oh. Do you come back, good sir? You do. Okay. All right, so standing on those things causes them to get murdered. Not sure what the point of the one down there is. I choose not to risk it. These biscuits are of no interest to me, so I shall not risk it for them. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. I get you. Okay. All right. Okay, and all right. Oh God, that's a dragonfly. Hi, dragonfly in the sky. Destroying the platforms of which I try to dwell. Okay. Okay, cool. That's some cool business. Thanks for that. Didn't really feel like there was a whole lot I could have done there. Is there even a platform over there? Yes, there is. Okay. I done it. I only gone and done did it. Good on me. How did I do in all the other ways? Okay, I clearly took way too long. But I got all the gold coins. B+! Okay, sure. I feel like this game is a little generous when it comes to its grade. They must grade on a curve or something. Because my goodness, I don't think I deserve nearly as much of everything that I've been getting up to this point. Okay then. All right, hang on. Can I just quickly check my list for a moment? Oh yeah, there you go. All right. Oh wow, there's only one thing left to do in this world? Huh. Okay, sure. All right, well hang on. Before I does, let me go ahead and check out that shop. Question. Do I buy the charge attack or do I buy the smoke grenade? Or the smoke bomb for apparently no damage during dashes. That sounds really good. But then again, a charge shot. Yeah, I need to know the charge shot. All right, so this might be a terrible idea. And I do mean like just an all-around terrible idea. But what if I get rid of my normal styles? Yeah. All right, let's go with the charge shot. Let's see how that goes for us. I've always been one to care for that kind of style, you know? All right, then. Hello, good sir. What are you looking at? My chip? Ah, it's not my fault. I've been busy fighting off those casino debtors. Well, why are you fighting them? Now I gotta save up to have my blade fixed. So help me, I wish someone would bust that king dice one. Well, I mean, maybe. Seems like the direction we might be going. Also, hi. Cagney Carnation and Floral Fury. Ah, alright, going to be fighting myself a big ol' honkin' flower thing now, huh? Alright, okay, cool. I'll give it a try, sure. I mean, it's not like I got a lot of choice, I gotta fight him. Oh, yeah, okay, that's an angry and dancing flower. Alright. Oh, okay, oh, okay, well, that was horrifying, and I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that. All right. Oh, you've got seeds, and that hurt a lot. I was just wondering, yep, one of them can do that. All right, I can shoot smaller ones. All right, that looks like he's got a weird-ass Mr. Burns face whenever he does that. What in the hell is that thing supposed to be? I do not know what that was. But I am big concerned. Oh, what the? No, it's like a big kaboomba. Okay, well that. No, I don't like that. I don't like that move at all. That move kind of sucks. I already kind of regret my decision to buy this attack. Oh well. There will always be more coins, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, at the very bare minimum, how about, yeah. You know, let's. Do you think I might need this? I feel like I might, but at the same time, I want to keep experimenting. So let's just do what we're doing, you know? There's a reason the standard is the standard. It's good styles. Good, consistent damage. Plus, I guess I never exactly have been very good with aiming things anyway, so whatever, you know? There you go. I like this idea a whole lot more. I'm always doing damage. That way I don't really have to focus so much on actually fighting as much as I do just dodge and everything. And I'll know that all my attacks are, you know, they're hitting something eventually. Alright, seeds. Many seeds. Oh boy. Okay, oh. And, oh, there you go. Just straight shoot you in the back there. Almost falls right on top of your little chompy boy over there. No, seriously, what kind of plant is that supposed to be? I get that it's like a boomerang or some such nonsense, but like, other than that, what plant is that? I haven't the foggiest clue. Also, there you go. Cool, thanks for that, universe. Thanks for that, universe. Also, now what's happening? What is, whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't know what he was gonna do to it, but I knew it was gonna be something. Extreme pollination and total domination. Well, dang straight, man, apparently. Okay. All right, well, he can attack the platforms I'm standing on. That's a bit of an issue. All right, where's the pinky? Always attack the pinky. Attack all of the various plants. There you go, and slap this dude around too. All right. Try to dodge all of the various seeds. I was unsure where his face was about to go flinging. I really shouldn't have to worry about where a guy is about to chuck his entire whole ass face, but in this particular instance, it turns out I kind of did. All right then, let's see here. Up, tup, 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 tup. There you go. There you go, there you go, there you go. All right, we're making it work, we're making it work, we're making it work. Just keep on shooting. There you go, now he's angry, and now he's gonna use big root attacks. You might even call him a rutabaga, except you wouldn't because he's not one. What is that supposed to be? I don't even know. Oh, okay. Oh, how did I even? Okay. That's pink. Uh-oh. Okay, he gave me literally just enough time to react to that one. All right, appreciation, appreciation. Now, if you could just stop being alive, and you are, and you've lost your eyes. Oh God, that is just patently horrifying. Okay, not a fan of that. No, sir, was not a fan of any of that. Holy hell! All right, well, that wasn't too terribly bad. And in fact, okay, wow, I actually did pretty good. All right, thank you. Golly, a perfect score. Well, all right then. Okay, that's not bad, that's not bad. I feel pretty good about that one. I should. Feel like I did about as good as you could possibly do. Nice. And Cagney Carnation. All right, so, well, according to this thingamadoo that I'm apparently holding on to, that's literally everybody. And I never even got lower than a B+. Well, okay, I did on Ribby and Croaks, but I showed them what for in the rematch, which is weird. I guess that means I gave them their soul back just to beat them up and take it again. That's kind of twisted. Anyway, what's all this? Oh, the dye house. Yeah, that sounds like an incredibly pleasant place to be. I'm definitely going to just go ahead and do that. Sure. Sure. I don't see anything wrong with that whatsoever. Ah, it's ye, do it. All right, I see how it be. All right. Well, ain't that a pip?
I'm Mr. King Dice. I'm the gamest in the land.
Oh.
I never play nice. I'm the devil's right-hand man.
Oh, wow, really?
I can't let you pass.
Oh.
'Cause you ain't done everything.
But I did.
Bring me those contracts. Come on, bring them to the king.
I believe I am.
If you haven't finished your task, haven't worked assiduously, no, I cannot let you pass. Don't you mess with me.
I see.
Don't mess with King Dice.
Huh, okay. Well, ain't that a pip? And a pip is the indent on a dice, if you didn't know. Looks like you boys really put the kibosh on them debtors. You can head on over to the next aisle. Plenty more marks for you to lean on over there.
I'm Mr. King Dice.
I see.
See just what I say. The devil has his price, and I'll make sure you pay. I don't have time to mess around, and I hope you will agree. Bring me those contracts pronto. Don't you mess with me.
Huh.
Don't mess with King Dice.
That's a pretty cool little theme song you got yourself there, Mr. Man. My goodness. Oh, guys, hang on. Thank the stars I caught up with you. I believe I found a way out of this mess you're in. Hot dog, you have? That seemed like way more lip sync for those words. Your strength is growing. You'll soon be a match for that no-good King Dice, and maybe even the devil himself. Are you saying we can whomp up Satan? What? Double take. What? Yeah, golly, do you really think? I do. But you'll never get close to the devil unless you already have those soul contracts in hand. So, keep on murdering, boys. Only then will you get a chance to turn the tables on that fiend. So when the time comes, do the right thing. And murder people? Interesting morals you're distilling upon us here, Mr. Elder Kettle. If and I'm being real honest, which is. My goodness.